Coach, congratulations. What are your initial thoughts about that one, hard fought one?
Yeah, probably that. Very, very hard fought. It was the sort of game that we expected.
What was the difference for you? Game with fine margins. Why did the Raiders come in on top?
I don't know. That's your job, mate. It's going to be a hard game. You know, I knew Webby was going to have those guys up, and they were. They're a good footy team.
How crucial were the two respective submitting periods? The fact that you could hold the Warriors out for 12 and then score, and then
Well, you know, we've done a lot of hard work right throughout the. Since I've coached here, hard work talking about resilience, and you can talk about it, and sometimes you get thrown into a scenario or a situation where you've got to then show what you practice, show what you speak about, and I've got a tough team there, mate. So never once I doubted their toughness or resilience, because I know what's deep under the jumper. But I was just proud of every individual that displayed it.
Got a few on report coming out of that match. You can see the impact of that being.
What can I see the impact of it?
Yeah.
He was involved in one of them. And Red, I might have to have a look at him again. I don't know, but what I saw with Joe, that he released the player's head.
And Joseph, how intense was that game? It looked extremely intense watching on.
Yeah, that's the games you want to play, and you got to match intensity or take it to another level. I thought the boys done that well. They came out firing, and Stick talked about it all week about not just matching them, but taking another step. And that's my job, and I take that personally.
Is it fair to say that playing the Warriors means more to you than just the average NRL game?
I think it's not more important, but I have, my dad and different parts of my family in the crowd that I want to make proud. So, I take another level to my game, I think.
Joe, what was it like when you got to go into the crowd after the game and see your partner? Because there were plenty of them there supporting you.
Oh, yeah, half of them weren't my partner. I had to get photos in that, but I spent some time in between autographs, but it's just good to see your family proud of what you're doing and what you've done. So I embrace those moments every time.
How tough were the conditions out there, and also taking on the Warriors?
Yeah, I think that pack is really good, but the crowd that they come out every week is outstanding. So there's a lot of talk about who they were missing, but I think their team was still up there.
Ricky, for you spoke about Nolan Martin pre-game, giving him his debut. I saw a nice moment before he went off and you just went up to him on the bench. But how proud are you of his effort out there?
Yeah, I spoke to you about it before the game, and you probably don't go into the in-depth part of it pre-game, but it's lovely to be able to debut a player. I mean, you look at that left edge there tonight in regards to the age group of nearly all that left edge. I mean, Sebi Chris, who's still only 26, I think, 25, 6, was the senior statesman on that left edge. And you have a look at how many games they've all played. We're on a completely different journey now, and the younger players that we're debuting, younger players that we are recruiting, are all doing their part of the job in playing good football. I'll go back to Taps and some of the game there tonight. We keep getting told this game's about entertainment, and that was an entertaining game tonight. But we can't discipline aggression, because our game and our broadcasters promote aggression. Now, we've got to be real careful that we don't go and want to scrutinise aggressive actions in a game that is moulded on pure aggression and passion. On Wednesday night, we got the one of the most special games in our calendar happening, and it's created the profile and the culture, the passion of Origin is through aggression. I'm not at all promoting foul play. I'm dead against foul play. I've said before in press conferences we get a lot of accidental eye shots. With the speed and intensity of our game, that's just going to be, that's a part of it now. And there's a penalty given, I get that, that's fine. I'm not promoting foul play, but don't go penalising, and I don't mean penalising out there, but with match review committees, we can't go just willy-nilly bashing players for aggression, because you need it in our game. If we want to keep calling ourselves an entertaining game and get the broadcasters' money, well, aggression's a big part of it.
The Raiders are an aggressive team, as you say, but do you feel like you push the boundaries a bit tonight?
Not at all.
I mean, you mentioned the crusher tackle, that's...
And when he released his... Joe's?
Yeah.
When he released his head, that's what we practice to do.
On the scale of crusher tackles, I would say.
That's what, but we practice releasing the head. And unless I didn't see it, I've seen it wrong, but you spoke to the referee about releasing his head. And I'm not, as I say, I'm not promoting foul play, mate. Thanks.